Apple's Mac Mini M2 is still the most affordable route into macOS, and a new deal has brought the 512GB version of the device down to its lowest price to date. Amazon currently has the compact desktop on sale for $676 when you clip a $53.01 on-page coupon, which beats the Mini's previous low by a couple bucks and comes in roughly $25 below its usual street price over the last few months. Apple itself normally sells this configuration, which also includes 8GB of RAM, for $799. If you want to save more cash and only need the bare minimum of storage, the 256GB model is also on sale for $500 with an $80 on-page coupon. That's $20 more than the config's all-time low and a price we've seen fairly often in recent months, but it's $100 less than buying from Apple directly. We gave the Mac Mini a score of 86 when it arrived just over a year ago, though that review applied to the version with Apple's beefier M2 Pro chip. This model with the base M2 chip won't be as capable for video editing or working in 3D, but its design is just as compact, and it'll be plenty fast for web browsing, lighter work, and other, more casual needs. You'll just have to be certain that that's all you need, as there's no easy way to upgrade the internal components after purchase. If you want to do more than basic day-to-day tasks, configs with 16GB of RAM start at $799. In terms of connectivity, this variant includes 2 Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, a Gigabit Ethernet jack, an HDMI port with 4K 60Hz output, and a headphone jack, though none of those are front-facing. As with any Mac Mini, you'll need to bring your own monitor, keyboard, and mouse. The elephants in the room are Apple's new M3 chips, which the company released late last year with refreshed iMacs and MacBook Pros. Reliable Bloomberg reporter Mark Gurman has suggested that Apple could release new M3 devices around March. It's unclear if an M3 Mac Mini will be a part of that, but there seems to be a decent chance of an upgrade coming at some point in 2024. OnePlus 12 will cost $799 when it launches on February 6th. OnePlus has announced pricing and availability for its flagship OnePlus 12 and budget-oriented OnePlus 12R smartphones, along with the OnePlus Buds 3. The OnePlus 12 will go on sale February 6 starting at $799 for the 256GB version, with the 512GB model priced at $899. Meanwhile, the OnePlus 12R is priced at $599 and the OnePlus Buds 3 will cost $99. Both of the latter models go on sale a week later, February 13th. Both phones have already launched in China, but as a reminder, the OnePlus 12 is equipped with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, 12GB of RAM, expandable to 24GB, and storage up to 1TB. It boasts a 50-megapixel main camera, using Sony's big LYK808 1/1.4-inch sensor, and a 64-megapixel periscopic telephoto lens. It also offers a 6.82-inch 120Hz AMOLED display, up to 100W wired fast charging, 50W wireless, and comes in glossy white, matte black or green. The OnePlus 12R, meanwhile, steps down to a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, with 8GB of RAM, upgradable to 16GB, and 256GB of storage. It offers what the company calls the world's first LTPO 4.0 screen with an intelligent dynamic refresh rate system that switches between 1 Hz and 120 Hz refresh rates for improved performance and battery life. It offers a 50-megapixel main camera and 5,500 mAh battery, the largest ever installed in a OnePlus phone apparently, along with the same 100W/50W wired/wireless charging as the flagship. Finally, the OnePlus Buds 3 give you AI-based noise cancellation, up to 49 dB maximum, along with an ultra-wide 15 Hz to 40 kHz frequency response. They offer 10 hours of non-stop playback or 44 hours via the charging case. With the LHEC 5.0 Bluetooth codec, they're certified by the Japan Audio Society as high-res audio wireless devices. That all needs to be put to a test, but there's certainly a good deal at $99. OnePlus is promising that you'll experience the future of smooth with the new products, meaning, we'd imagine, that the user experience is rapid and fluid with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip. The OnePlus 12 also appears to have the company's best camera yet, with Hasselblad tricks and 4K Dolby Vision video. We'll have a look at it soon and let you know if it lives up to those promises. If you've been thinking about getting a new MacBook in the new year, you might find yourself wondering what the differences are in Apple's laptop lineup. Our current recommendation for most people is the MacBook Air with the M2 chip. That advice comes after testing configurations of every model to come out of Cupertino over the years, including the 5 models the company came out with in 2023 alone. The current slate of machines include a 13 and a 15-inch MacBook Air that each house the M2 chip. The high-end 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pro models with M3 chips came out in October. But the older MacBook Air with the M1 chip remains part of Apple's official offerings too, and happens to make a great budget option. In short, there's a MacBook out there for every use case, but sifting through the specs and configurations can be daunting. We expect new models with M3 chips to come out this year, and we'll update this guide once we've tried them out. As it stands today, these are the best MacBooks you can buy, depending on your needs and based on our testing and reviews. Compared to PCs, Apple computers tend to have more streamlined specifications. The company has long been known for this simplicity, and the M-series system-on-a-chip condenses things even further. The M1, M2, and M3 chips combine, among other technologies, the CPU, graphics card, and unified memory, RAM. Apple's Neural Engine is included too, which is a specialized group of processor cores that handles machine learning tasks such as image analysis and voice recognition. While a unified chip means you have fewer decisions to make when picking a MacBook, there are still a few factors to consider, including the number of CPU cores, amount of RAM, storage capacity, screen size, and obviously price.